Come on. Okay, first off, how do y'all feel? The announcement is out.
Wow. Relieved?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's talk. Obviously, if you haven't heard, Impact City Church is now Mark Church Hope Mills.
Yes.
Let's kind of rewind, because I know people are asking.
Yeah.
They're wondering, how do we get here? Let's kind of walk them back. PJ, do you remember when you first reached out?
Yeah, I do. It's funny because I never heard of Mark Church before. Another pastor had actually said, "Have you heard of Mark?" She had. I hadn't, and so we decided that we were going to go that next Sunday. And I remember I reached out to you by email. And I says, "Hey, this is who we are. We are church planners in this area. We want to come and check you guys out." And so that Sunday we showed up. Yeah.
Y'all showed up. I remember that Sunday. I also remember, like, fast forward, y'all started serving, getting involved, getting busy, and everybody fell in love with John and Suzette. Like, we love them too. Ashley and I, like, where did it come from? Like,
Yeah.
and over time, I think it's safe to say, like, we had a good problem on our hands. Like, our church had just decided, like, they love y'all.
Yeah.
And we loved y'all. But let's back up. If I'm honest, we brought all y'all up. Remember that Sunday we brought you up, made the announcement to release you to plant Impact City.
Yep.
And we're like, good. But then I had like this like holy irritation is probably the best way to say it. Because I was like, I feel like there's like something missing. I know we're in God's will. Yes, I know they're called to plant a church, like churches, but what's missing here, God?
Right.
And I think that's when I started like praying. Like I told Ashley, it's like I have something that I feel like is from God.
Yeah.
I'm scared to say it because I don't ever want to be taken as like manipulative or something.
Right. Absolutely.
And I told her, and she was like, "Oh no, like I thought I was going crazy because I got the same thing."
Yeah.
And so I reached out to you. I'll never forget where I was sitting. I was at Starbucks. I don't know where you were, but I was at Starbucks. And I was like, PJ, I came out and just said it, I want you to pray
Yeah.
about like Mark Church Hope Mills.
Right. Absolutely.
And on that call, do you remember that call?
I do. Absolutely. Yep. Remember that call?
It was like synced.
Yep.
It was like synced. I know on that call, we probably wanted to just be like, yes.
Let's do it.
But I wanted you and Suzette to like just really pray
Yeah.
and seek God on that and walk me through that part on your end. How was that process of y'all seeking God? And how did y'all get to the place of your yes?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, even if we can even back up a little further than that, I remember there was a time that you had called me and you had talked. You says, "Hey, what do you think about you being my executive?" You remember that?
Oh man! Oh my goodness! Oh, take me all the way back.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and we said that we would pray about it, and that was the time that you and Pastor Ashley
Yup.
actually went away
Yup.
for a little while, and thanks be to God that we all heard the same thing.
Same thing.
Because I was scared to talk to you
No.
about it. I was.
I was scared to talk to you because I was like, man, I don't want to hurt his heart, but I was like, no.
Yeah.
Wow,
yeah.
I
and
forgot
so,
about
yeah,
that.
absolutely. And so God told us no. But when I go back and look at it now, he
Whoa.
was already working some
Whoa.
things out even then. And so fast forwarding to the conversation, whenever you mentioned, because you came to me, you said, "Look, I just really feel that Impact City is supposed to be Mark Church Hope Mills."
Yeah.
And honestly, my heart was like, yes,
Wow.
let's do it. And so you said, pray about it, fast about it. And I told you we were going to do that. And I talked to Suzette. And we went on an absolute fast for 3 days. And God spoke to us, and we both heard yes. And so initially, our conversation went from, God, are we supposed to do this? To, okay, what next? How is it supposed to look?
Yeah.
What are the systems? Like, what do we need to get in place?
Yeah.
And everything like that. And so honestly, I kind of let you talk about systems and things. I kind of
That's her
took
world.
backseat to her. Absolutely for that. Yeah.
Wow.
So that's what it was. And so we're here.
We're here.
We're here.
I just want to tell you, as your shepherd, it's an absolute honor to have y'all part of the team. And And I mean that because I know the weight of shepherding. You know the weight of shepherding.
Yeah.
But then there's shepherding eagles. And that's what y'all are.
Wow.
You're eagles. My prayer is that Ashley and I, as we shepherd you and cover you, that you would always feel like eagles.
Wow.
That you would never feel a cap. That you would never feel a clipping on your wings. Yes, we're gonna have moments. We're telling y'all, we gonna have moments. That's the nature of the kingdom.
Yeah.
But I want us to have an incredible relationship, and we vow to y'all
Yeah.
that we're not stopping until all know Jesus.
Absolutely.
So, all of Fayetteville and everybody else watching this, I want you to meet Pastors Suzette, Pastors John, the lead campus pastors
Let's
for Mark Church,
Hope
Hope
Mills.
Mills.
Let's go.
Love y'all.